People rushed to work, coffee in hand, phones in the other, completely unaware of the small girl standing silently on the sidewalk. Dark circles under her eyes showed years of struggle, and she looked older than her age, worn by life. Holding a plastic cup, she whispered, "Please help my mother," but passers-by ignored her. Some muttered, "Send her back," and most walked quickly past. She crouched slightly, hiding from the cold wind, knowing every coin she collected could save her mother's life. Fate was silently preparing the day when destiny would reunite this poor girl with her father, Daniel Malik, the cold billionaire CEO of Malik Group, who at that moment was reviewing billion-dollar deals, unaware of his daughter's struggle. Inside the hospital, Sara lay frail and weak on the bed, pale and gasping with every breath. Misunderstandings and lies had separated them, and he had left believing she had betrayed him, unaware she was pregnant. Outside, Ayesha shivered in the cold, her tiny hands clutching the plastic cup. She whispered, "Uncle, please help. My mother is very sick," but some people looked away, others muttered, "Send her to her parents." Hunger and fear made her hands shake, yet she refused to give up. Each coin she collected could save her mother's life. Suddenly, a hospital guard appeared, shouting, "How many times have I told you? Begging is not allowed here." Ayesha scrambled to pick them up, tears in her eyes, crying, "Uncle, please. My mother is in the ICU." The guard ignored her completely. "Get out of here," he barked. Despite exhaustion, hunger, and fear, she forced herself to stand, holding the coins tightly. Daniel Malik stepped out, his cold face and sharp eyes radiating authority. Ayesha gathered courage and ran toward him, whispering, "Uncle, please." Security guards immediately blocked her path, shouting, "Move back!" Daniel's eyes paused for a second as he looked at her fragile face, feeling a strange, unfamiliar emotion. But he hardened himself and walked inside, not realizing the little girl before him was his child. Hunger, exhaustion, and fear overwhelmed Ayesha, and suddenly she collapsed onto the cold pavement. People screamed and rushed to help, while hospital staff brought a stretcher. Inside, Daniel felt a sudden sharp tightness in his chest, as if a storm had struck his heart. Daniel ran to the emergency room and saw Ayesha lying pale and unconscious. Recognition hit him. This was his daughter. Memories of the past 10 years flooded him, leaving Sara, believing lies, ignoring letters, building an empire while his child suffered. Tears streamed down his face as he whispered, "I am so sorry, my child. I will never leave you again." Doctors stabilized her, and Sara arrived, shocked to see Daniel beside her daughter, tears flowing freely. The emotional reunion revealed the hidden identity of the poor girl, the regret of the billionaire CEO, and the redemption that fate had finally delivered. Daniel vowed to protect both Sara and Ayesha from that day forward. Viral romance story, heartwarming drama, poor girl becomes CEO's daughter. Rich man, poor child fate reunion, emotional storytelling for female audiences, and a powerful saga of redemption and family love.